Just a little late. Had to go out of town today. Since I entered the tournament late, everybody's playing. Here we go. 960. Wow. Four and 0 against this guy. Grandmaster Khan's been wondering where I am. I'm going to send him a message in a second and let him know. All right. Take. Yeah, I just drove in. He liquidates everything. This is this guy that I played last week. Maybe here. Push here. Kind of want to do that. I got this candy bar. I want to eat part of it too. And number 38 in the tournament. This 400-year-old candy bar. Boy, that doesn't look right. Go here or go here. Here and here and here. I just don't feel like that's the right square. Like this one is. It doesn't say that I'm streaming, but I am. Is he going to play D5? Now I regret making that move. I'd like to win that pawn without having to go through all that. Honestly. Ruh-roh. I'm sorry I don't have more to talk about. I'm a little tired from driving 5 hours today. It says Deep Geek is streaming. Is he going to play here? That piece won't have any squares. Here, take. Play here. EP, queen takes. I kind of want to do it this way. I'm more tired than I realize. I have a book of the week. It's not the best book of the week, but you know, maybe it'll be okay. I don't even know how old it is. It could be 20 years old. All right, check. Here, here, here. Check, here, here. He's going to have to play there. I think this is my move. You can play the knight out. I'll take there, attacking both of these. I think he's got some troubles. I think he's going to have a hard time developing. Now, do I get that piece out first? Like here and threaten that? That rook is guarded, which means he can move this knight. Which means I need a threat, a quick threat here to attack that. This is such a crazy move. How does he guard that? Knight here or knight here? You can't put the knight there because my queen will take it. You can't put the knight here because my queen will take the bishop. How's he get another piece on that? By moving his king? What a crazy move. Knight here, I take there. Knight here, I either take here or I take here. I could miss something in this. I'm tired and I always miss tactics. Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you're having a good January. Had the pleasure of talking to Tony D recently. Okay, this guy's got a problem now. This king can't move to any of those squares, and when I play this check, he's going to have to lose his queen to keep it from being mate. Because this knight guards that one. Wasn't I number 38 last game? I won't ever learn how this tournament gets paired. 1795. What does that mean? Somebody's rating? I lost a subscriber to my. Oh, someone's watching. I did lose a subscriber on Twitch. Wow. I need to guard that thing. Queen here. Knight checks. Play knight check here. Nope, can't because he's got 2 on that square. I may have to just retreat it. Now, if this knight goes here, I go here. If this knight goes here, I capture it. I do need to think about getting my queen out of there. Maybe playing queen f4 wasn't such a bad idea. You know? Maybe not. Well, Magnus Carlsen got married, and Nakamura was already married, and Robert Hubner died. I first heard about Robert Hubner in the early 80s. Yeah, very early 80s. The guy that I knew that kind of played chess but wasn't that great. This dude's trying to trap my queen. That is what he's up to. Anyway, I remember the guy saying, there's this guy in West Germany, because back then there was no internet. It was very little chess news. You'd get a newsletter or a newspaper or whatever, you get a little bit. I remember getting USA Today, which was running the Karpov Korchnoi match. And I would get the games out of there. I've probably still got them, where I cut them out. But I could cancel and check him. That would be kind of cool. But it was kind of, there was just very limited information. I remember this guy telling me, he said, there's this guy in West Germany, because Germany used to be East and West Germany. And he said his name was Robert Hubner. He said he keeps getting into the candidates, he said they always say that he's a student. That's when they ask about his occupation, they'll say Robert Hubner, West German student. Check. And um, he said, the guy's real nervous, and he actually resigned a match. That is true. I don't remember if he was losing or not, but I remember he lost a game, and he actually resigned the match to one of the Russians. I forget which one, but that he just died Sunday. I guess I'll pick up a little more material here. Think about getting my my queen out someday. If he doesn't trap it. And that guy Tibor Corelli or whatever his name is, he and another guy have got a 2-volume set coming out of Hubner's games, which should be interesting. I was always kind of interested in him. I probably have never played through one of his games. I mean, if I did, it was a game where he lost to one of the Russians. But I've had a kind of a mild interest in him, but I guess not enough to go look him up. Okay, let's do Book of the Week. I'll play one more game after that. Just a second. I'm going to break for a second here. So, Book of the Week is an opening book. I don't normally do opening books, but I came across this one on my shelf. It's called about 20 years ago. This book is probably that old, to be honest. It's $22.95. Gambit Publications. What year was this book published? Reprinted 2005. This book is 20 years old. I was buying a book on every variation of the Sicilian defense. The Complete Sveshnikov Sicilian, written by Yuri Yakovich. Detailed coverage of an aggressive chess opening by a leading practitioner. And it is deep with analysis. That's a lot of analysis. It's almost what they call a database dump. 272 pages. The print's not real big. Excuse me. If you sit down and read this book, it'll probably take you a year. The Bird Variation. Let's see, what are the titles of the chapters? Unusual 6th moves for white, unusual 7th moves for white. The premature bit 8 bishop takes f6, the bird variation, which is apparently black playing bishop e6, 8 b5 exclam, introduction, 9, these are all chapter headings, knight d5, next 10, bishop takes f6, bishop takes f6, c3 without castles, c3 castles, c3 castles, etc., etc. The Nova, I remember reading about this, the Novosibirsk variation. Yeah. I think I did some opening analysis on this line once. The Novosibirsk variation. I remember talking to somebody about it. Yuri Yakovich owns the copyright of this. I wonder what Yuri's doing these days. What did I do? Oh, here. Anyway, so like I said, usually I don't use opening books, but this one on the Sveshnikov, Complete Sveshnikov Sicilian. And in fact, the next year after that, I bought another Sveshnikov book called The Sveshnikov Sicilian Reloaded. Like it was a weapon, like a gun. Anyway, it said Reloaded. So, I guess if you're interested in the history of the Sveshnikov, I know young people don't really read opening books at all. They use computers and databases. But that's a little interesting book on the Sveshnikov. Maybe I ought to see how much this goes for on eBay. Probably $2.99. All right, book of the week. Back to this. Back to the tournament. I was in 38th place. Oh, I don't want to play. I don't want to play these guys. Enormous Zebra, National Master, Goodnight Kisses. These guys, I think I actually beat Enormous Zebra one time. I don't remember. There was one guy that was rated like 23 or 2400 I beat. It's like 2 or 3 years ago when I first started playing this tournament. It's got 20 minutes left. Got time for one more solid game. I don't believe it. I'm in 6th place. Little Rock Chess is in 6th place after starting over an hour late. I mean, over half an hour late. Sammy 26T. Keep checking the chat. There is one viewer. You know, I was in a position very similar to this to about 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. I remember looking at that game and thinking it was a better way to do this. And he does. Okay. Play here, he's got to waste time on that move to guard this guy. If I play here, he takes and that pawn's out of position. So I'm going to vote for this one. Okay, kid, you better switch on your engine. Otherwise, you're in trouble. probably trade queens. I want to move it here. Ooh. All right, kid, I'll give it to you. You did not use an engine. I don't know. I've only got 14 minutes left. If I get another easy pairing like that, it'll be okay. But if I don't, it won't be okay. You know? I was hoping to have one game that I could go over with my coach. You got to love this. 20-year-old opening theory. Oh, wow. And look who I get paired with. Okay, here, take, check, take. Play here and he plays here. I play here maybe? Yeah, I think so. Could also go here. So I'm doing that. I'm just thinking of possible moves I could do. What's that going to do? Is he going to play that? I kind of doubt it. Okay, now, what about that square? Play here, play here. Is he going to seriously play this? What's he going to do with this piece if I threaten it like that? I need to think about this. Captures. Check. King here. Knight here. Rook here. I get mated here. I play here. Take. Queen takes. There's just no way I should castle. It's way too dangerous. This has suddenly become very concerning to me. That square right there. I am not at all sure how I can protect all this. Push, capture. If he pushes and captures, and I capture, and he captures, and I capture. Queen check. I gotta go here. Knight g5, and I can't go cover that square. That means when he plays here, I have to take it. And then play here. Now, captures. Pawn push. Capture. Queen captures. Play here, push. Take. Take, push, take, queen here. He's got a castle. Man, this is getting. It's not even getting. It's already there. Okay, if I played this, which admittedly is weakening, he plays wherever, tries to push here, then I play here. I play here. He plays there, or there, or there. If I castle, push, take, squares. I don't want a castle. Play here, kick the knight out, and go there. I almost want to play here. Okay, push. The knight moves. That's there. I can kick it. He goes here. Here. Man, this is weakening. I really want to play here and here and here. Play for the positional win. If I play here and he plays here, play here, he takes here, capture. So I come in on that square. I'm going to close my eyes and play this move. He may just sack on f7. Take, check. King here. That's a Rubin move if ever there was one. He's thinking about it, I guarantee you. Maybe I should have castled. Okay, this is coming, and now I can play this. Feel a little better about that. Push. Didn't take him long to decide on that one, did it? Here, I get that pawn, which is a problem. I play here. He can't go to any. Does that almost traps his queen? And then rook here. Does that trap it? I'll play it anyway. Okay, hold up. Here, can't go here or here or here or here. He has to play there. Rook takes here. Is everything guarded? This. I think it traps his queen. It did. Oh, he can push this pawn. Take check. I want his queen. With a minute and a half left in the tournament. H6, highly questionable. Bishop takes G6. Obviously did not work.
Battery 10%.
I could take his rook. I don't need more material though. Queen, knight here, knight here, knight here, knight here, knight here. I want to play this move. Let's be after this. Here to here. Could even take here and go here. I need to start moving. This guy. Here. Here. There. That's the move to watch out for. He's going to play knight there. The tournament is over. This game will not count. That's funny. I thought I could mate him. Put a rook there. Here. Ah! Great. I was moving too quickly. I don't mind trading. I'll trade my queen for a rook and a knight. Take, take, take. Okay, when I take, what if he doesn't take? Knight here. All right. Little Chess finished in 6th place ahead of Capital City Chess Club. Isn't that funny? All right. Well, that was my abbreviated tournament for this week. The Complete Sveshnikov Sicilian. I'm sure you can still learn something from this 20-year-old book. You know? People are always like, oh no, that book's out of print or out of date. It's 2 years old. The Complete Sveshnikov Sicilian by some Russian named Yuri Yakovich. Yuri's out there somewhere in the world. He's a well-known grandmaster. That's interesting. I've never heard of him. And chess trainer from Samara, Russia. Yakovich has played the Sveshnikov Sicilian in more than 50 competitive games during his career with excellent results. His tournament victories include Gistrup 1997 and San Antonio 1999 and 2001. This is his first chess book. Let's hear it for Yuri and for the late, great Robert Hubner. All right, that's it. I enjoyed it. At least I got some wins. That's always nice. Worked my way up to 24th, I guess, in the tournament. So I will see you again next week, hopefully on time. Good night. Goodbye.